talk to us about financial assurance.
Madam Chair, representatives of the committee, my name is Luther Dale, and I am chair of the Sierra Club's North Star chapter. And we do appreciate the opportunity to testify here today. For us, there is no amount or type of financial assurance that matches the financial risk and uncertainty of sulfide mining. Even with the best possible financial assurance measures in place, the PolyMet project still poses a significant long-term risk of loss to citizens for the increasing value of water, including Lake Superior and St. Louis watersheds, results in significant loss of wetlands and wildlife habitat, and still leaves significant undetermined financial risk to taxpayers. The specific nature of the PolyMet proposal makes developing effective financial assurance particularly difficult. First, no one has been able to ascertain with any reasonable certainty how long the PolyMet mine site will require ongoing treatment. The models used in creating the SDEIS document stopped at 200 years for the mine site, 500 years for the tailings basin. 500 years ago, King Henry VIII was still with his first wife. That's a long time. However, the SDEIS does not conclude that even these extreme time frames actually represent an end date for ongoing treatment. Into perpetuity is a long time. Second, PolyMet's reliance on adaptive management, translation, trial and error approaches to dealing with future pollution makes the ongoing cost of treatment and mitigation impossible to determine. How expensive will the errors be? No one knows. This is more about hope than science and sound financial guarantees. Perpetual treatment is a big gamble. Beyond specific challenges posed by the PolyMet proposal, Minnesota's rules relating to financial assurance requirements are lacking in some important ways. First, Minnesota's existing rules regarding financial assurance rely on vague phrasing such as unanticipated liabilities. Minnesota rules do not specify what should be included or not included when planning financial assurance for such liabilities. In addition to making it impossible for taxpayers to adequately evaluate their risks and whether they are going to get a fair deal, project proposers and state agencies can respond to such requirements with their own undefined terms, such as adaptive management, trial and error, that PolyMet proposes. It's unfair to taxpayers to capitalize short-term profits for investors and socialize long-term costs for taxpayers. Second, taxpayers around the country have been left responsible for the financial costs of cleanup when mining companies declare bankruptcy at the end of their mining operations, which we've heard earlier. Nothing currently in Minnesota law requires parent companies or majority shareholders to be parties on a permit to mine issued by the state, which can help to address this problem. Finally, it's important to understand that political pressure from mining companies and their associated interests will always be present. No matter how well-meaning today's state agencies might be, any arrangement for financial assurance must be designed in such a way that it can survive market instability and even the best-paid team of lobbyists down the road. This means crafting financial assurance statutes with very specific requirements, objective criteria for evaluation, a significant threshold for any changes to the original agreement, and protecting financial assurance assets from other uses. Toxic waste created into perpetuity to be managed and perhaps paid for by 20 or more future generations is a moral as well as a financial issue that needs to be faced. We can leave a better legacy than that. In summary, we believe that the PolyMet proposal reveals a number of significant limitations of financial assurance as a protective mechanism, which you've heard before, as well as specific limitations of Minnesota's existing rules pertaining to financial assurance. We encourage state policymakers to consider these issues carefully as PolyMet and potential future proposals for new mining projects are considered. The citizens of Minnesota need to be protected. We need to get it right. Into perpetuity is a long time. Thank you for the opportunity to testify.
Thank you. Are there questions for members? I don't see any. Thank you. John Gappa?